hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That money's there. Someone's making it.
You know, I mean, and the NCAA, I believe, is listed as a non-for-profit organization.
That's correct. So the government is giving them money every year.
NCAA is a joke.
Government's giving them money to run this tournament every year so they can make more money.
It pains me, really, to watch these guys. I mean, college basketball players, they need to be more revolutionary, man. I remember back in the day that these guys, if this was the 60s and the 70s, and granted it's a lot different, they would be fighting for these rules, man. I mean, I think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lou Alcindor, when he was like, listen, these are certain restrictions that have to be taken.
So what are you gonna do? Not play? You just protest?
Yes.
Just
What I say, don't go to college. You know, I get it. Like, you get your college degree paid for.
Right.
That's fantastic. But the thing is that I'd love to see the numbers. And that's something that we could look up. Is what is the percentage of these guys in the last, I'm gonna say, 8 to 10 years that have continued their education. We all remember Vince Carter leaving the playoff game to go get his degree and things like that. But I'd like to see what the percentages of these guys are one and done, what they're doing. I look at Robert Swift, who's a high school basketball player, didn't go to college, and I mean he's a bum. So you have that guy where you feel bad.
Right.
But then you also have a guy like Kobe Bryant, who in my estimation didn't go to college, right? And he's one of the more well-spoken, well-articulate.
Right. He also came from a family. His father played.
Right.
You know,
but then LeBron James came from a single-parent home, didn't go to college. And again, well-spoken guy, takes care of his people. So, I mean, I think it's something that if I was a high school basketball player, until they make these rule changes, don't go to college. And I know that sounds like it's terrible, but here's the deal. You go to college to further your education, but to also further your career.
Right.
College basketball does not necessarily further your career. Brandon Jennings is a multi-million-dollar NBA basketball player who did not go to college, went overseas for 1 year. Whether he struggled or whether he succeeded is up to whatever.
Right. Doesn't matter.
Because now he's in the NBA. He was a lottery draft pick. He's on a team that is, granted in the East, but they're in the playoff contention in the Eastern Conference. At this point, why do I need to go to college?
No, he has a sneaker deal, the whole nine.
Done.
Everything. Oh,
we don't sit here and say, oh, you know what, Venus and Serena should have went to college.
Well, because it's an elitist sport, tennis, people don't say anything. It just seems like Tiger Woods.
Done. Tiger Woods.
He never finished. He went to school, but
nobody, that's what I'm saying. So I think that straight up, these guys need to just not go to college. And just go, and if the NBA wants to do that, fine, we're going to go. Until the NBA makes these changes, then college means nothing.
We're going to throw that up on our Facebook page. We're going to get your thoughts on if you guys think NCAA college basketball players, or any college sports in general, if the college athletes should be getting paid.